Good day, everyone. It's me again, Teacher MD. What are you waiting for? Get your pen and paper and let us begin. There are several instances wherein you will be asked to take a stand about an issue or topic. You cannot be neutral all the time. Hence, this lesson will prepare you in learning to take a stand and argue whether in speaking or writing. Let us look at some issues in the Philippines. Examine this clip. What questions can you form by looking at it to clarify an issue? Yes, it can be. Is it necessary to conduct face-to-face classes in this time of pandemic? Or should the students wear a mask even they are fully vaccinated? Let us have another one. Should we bring back death penalty in the Philippines? Or is death penalty necessary and effective? Now, get your pen and paper or answer sheet and do your learning task 1. Examine the 3 images, then raise or write questions about each. This is image number 1, and the sample question is it ethical to perform experiments on an animal? Now, it is your turn to raise or form any question that is relevant to the image. Are you done? Let us have image number 2. The sample question is, should a child have his or her cell phone? Now, raise or form your own question about image number 2 to clarify an issue. Finally, look closely at image number 3. The sample question is, should a teacher be a friend with his or her students? Now, what one question can you raise or form about this to clarify an issue? I will give you 10 seconds. Good job! Let us see the sample questions once more. Number 1, is it ethical to perform experiments on an animal? Number 2, should a child have his or her cell phone? Number 3, should a teacher be a friend with his or her students? Now, in learning task 2, you just have to review and reflect on the questions that you formed in task 1, then answer each. And that's it. You have just completed your tasks 1 and 2. Now, maybe you are wondering how is this connected with our lesson. Answering each question in Learning Task 2 made you choose whether to agree or disagree about a certain topic or issue. Whether you agree or disagree, that is what we call as your stand. Stand is the position you take in answering each question. Remember what I said a while ago that in some instances, you cannot be neutral or you cannot choose both. You may be probably confused between argumentative writing and persuasive writing since in writing both you have to choose a stand. So let us discuss their differences. The first one is the starting point. In argumentative writing, it is very important that you have to do further research about the topic or issue in order to support your claims. Evidences matter since you will use them in presenting your side. The second one is in terms of purpose or goal. In argumentative writing, you want the readers to consider your ideas and at least believe that your ideas are worthy of listening to. Here, the readers may agree or disagree with you in the end. Meanwhile, in persuasive writing, your goal is to make the readers agree with you. Third, techniques. Similar with what I mentioned earlier, evidences are necessary in writing argumentative essay. So, your ideas are merely logic-based and based on facts and reasons, unlike in persuasive writing, which involves emotions. Furthermore, opposing claims are acknowledged in argumentative writing or essay, meaning you are free to present the disadvantages of your chosen side. Writers do this to help the reader see the advantages and disadvantages or pros and cons of an issue. For example, the issue is about the conduct of face-to-face classes in this time of pandemic. The pro will be students learn more during face-to-face classes, while the con, it is unsafe for the students and teachers since the number of COVID cases is still high. So you are presenting the disadvantage and the advantage of that issue. On the other hand, writers ignore counterclaims in persuasive writing. What the writers do is to present ideas that will support only their stand. Similar with the previous techniques, argumentative writing presents multiple sides. The pros and cons, while persuasive writing present only the side of the author. And again, do not forget argumentative writing provides evidences, while persuasive writing makes claims without evidences. The fourth difference is in terms of tone. There is a calmer tone of just trying to get the reader to acknowledge the author's side is worthy of consideration when it comes to argumentative writing. While in persuasive writing, the tone is emotionally charged and more aggressive. Is everything clear now? I guess you are ready to accomplish your learning task 4. In task 4, you have to read the 2 paragraphs and answer the questions that follow. This is paragraph A. And this is paragraph B. The questions that you need to answer are: number 1, what is the topic sentence? Number 2, how does the author prove that there is an issue? And number 3, how does the author conclude his paragraphs? Just remember that a topic sentence is a sentence that introduces a paragraph by presenting the one topic that will be the focus of that paragraph. This is usually the first sentence of the paragraph. Now, read the paragraphs again and accomplish your learning task 4. And so, we are done with the first part of our lesson. I hope you learned something today. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the second part of this lesson. Have a great day!